Hi there, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode where I review films currently in theaters. Today I am talking about 65. 65 was directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods and stars Adam Driver as this pilot from an advanced alien species who crash lands here on Earth after his ship being struck by a asteroid, sorry. And Adam Driver's character and this girl named Koa, played by Ariana Greenblatt, I apologize if I mispronounced that name, are the only two survivors, and they have to traverse this planet to get to this other ship to get off the planet. However, this planet just happens to be Earth, 65 million years ago. And they have to survive dinosaurs and all that entails. Now, a lot of people are hating on this movie, and I understand why. The premise is a little dumb, and the story doesn't really work on paper. All I just told you really should have been considered spoilers, but they're not because A, they get mentioned in the trailer, and B, they get mentioned in the first 15 minutes of the movie. Which is a shame because we really should have kept the fact that they were on Earth 65 million years ago a secret, because that would have been a huge reveal and could have really given the audience a different type of reaction to this movie. Also, deciding to make our main character an alien who looks identical to a human, speaks like a human, acts like a human, and has technology that most people think humans will eventually have. And it looks like something a human would design. So, not really sure why they decided to make him an alien and not just a human who got trapped in some sort of cosmic storm and crash landed on Earth 65 million years in the past. But they decided to go that route, and that's what we have. Now, for me, I actually don't mind any of this movie. I found this film to be fine. I enjoyed it for what it was. When the film is Adam Driver's character and this girl traversing the planet, trying to get to the other ship, trying to do anything they can to survive, I enjoy the movie. When it's not doing that, I don't like it. The first 15 minutes with that huge exposition dump that we get is really not necessary. You could have hid all of that from us. You could have just hinted at it throughout the entirety of the runtime and then dropped a big reveal on us. But with what you gave us, I did enjoy the survival bits. I enjoyed the sequences where they're trying to fight to survive to get to this other ship, and I really enjoyed the character moments between our two leads. Now, our two leads don't speak the same language in this movie, which again I don't really think was necessary, but it does add another challenge that they have to overcome as they traverse the planet. Too bad it's not really brought up that much. But I do think it was a cool idea. I really enjoy the ideas that this film puts forth. Some of the execution is less than stellar, but I still enjoyed this film when it felt like it was a survival thriller with science fiction elements. Now, the performances are a huge part of why I like this film. I think Adam Driver and Ariana Greenblatt, again, I apologize if I mispronounced that name, do a fantastic job. Adam Driver is amazing in most films he's in, and he takes a lot of the weight of this film and carries it on his shoulder. But we can't discount what Ariana does because she is not able to speak a language that we understand and is translated to us. So a lot of what she does has to be physical acting. And I think she does a great job for a young actress. The visuals are another plus for the film. I actually really like the cinematography and the set design. I really like the feel of this film. Also, our dinosaurs, they use a couple different ones I'm not really familiar with. I'm not really a paleontologist, so I can't say how accurate these designs are. But I really like that we use different ones that we're not used to seeing instead of just defaulting to the ones that we see in Jurassic Park every time that comes out. And I really enjoy like how they managed to hide some of probably the faults in the CGI by like using dark shadows, by making sure that the camera's not having them in full view all the time. I kind of like that. It's a common technique that isn't used as much nowadays. Instead, everyone's like, "Oh, it's just bad CGI. No one's gonna care." And I'm very glad that this one's like, "Yeah, people care, so we're gonna make sure that uh, that we don't fully show it, but people will still get the idea." And I really like that. The music done by Chris Bacon is pretty okay. Some of the tracks were co-done by Danny Elfman, which you can tell almost immediately. I really don't mind this score, but it's nothing to write home about, but I still find it relatively enjoyable for what they were trying to do. So, at the end of the day, is 65 as bad as everyone says? In my opinion, no. I think this film is fine. It's not great, but terrible? I mean, I saw it at midnight this year. That's terrible. This is honestly fine, and I got some enjoyment out of the scenes where they're just trying to survive the planet. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give 65 a 6 out of 10. It's a good one-time watch. Am I going to go back out and watch it again? No, not anytime soon anyway. Well, that's what I thought about 65. What did you think about it if you've seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.